And what's up, guys? Japanda here, coming at you again with another animation throwdown strategy video. Looks like we have a couple more hours left on this match versus the Chive Nation. Looks like they seem to be ahead of us as of right now. Looks like we're pretty close, so looks like we're not too far behind. We do have a fighting chance in this one. Judging from my guildmates' scores. Looks like we do have a really good fighting chance on this one. Many of us have received over 900 scores, so gonna try and go for the best score that we possibly can here, since we are so close, and hopefully one or two more dudes on our side will have a chance to log on, and we might be able to sneak away with that victory. Um, let's see, gonna get down. Just a safety gun Peter here. Hopefully that'll be good enough to take out the Doing in a couple swings here if I can win this 50-50. Cannot motivate safety gun Peter into killing Doing for certain. So let's get something down with payback against Leela. Leela is going to do the trick. Do win the 50-50. However, which is really good sign. That's a humongous penguin conservator. 16, 23. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to kill this penguin conservator this particular turn. But I'm thinking of getting this. I think I'm getting on the Bob right now because he's going to have to win the 50-50 regardless, whether or not I combo Clavarella or not. So I might as well get something down to get another target for the 17 punch to go towards. Plus Bob also heals. So looks like we missed on that. I'm going to get down the highest health um, unit, which also has payback, which is Bobby. Losing a card is not terrible as long as we can regain the stability from this point. So how is this going to work here? 29, I'd win the 50-50 here. That's going to be 15 punch. Uh, I'm just gonna do this and hope that the punches go the right way, and hope that I can get some lucky punches off here. Um, Looks like it is going to work out okay. Might lose safety gun Peter out of this whole thing though, but all in all, not too shabby. I'm gonna get down to Tina with the big health. Hopefully, we can combo that into killing Easter Bunny Peter next turn. Um, Looks like we're not going to be able to finish the game on this turn either. Wowee. Oh, man. I'm going to get down the highest health again, motivating the second position because I'm so scared of that Easter Bunny Peter. Easter Bunny Peter is very underrated. People don't seem to give Easter Bunny Peter very much respect. And this guy's going to be stabilizing himself into a win. Unfortunately, we did have a chance, like an outside chance, to end up taking this match. So it looks like I'm not going to end up with over a 900 score for my total here, facing off against this Dirt Squirrel Hank user. Mythic Stan, Easter Bunny Peter, pretty high level cards. So not too surprised that actually happened in that way, but could have gone our way actually. So a little disappointed on that. 14 points, not the end of the world, but let's go ahead and move forward despite our disappointment in the first match. Again, I should not say what exactly that I want because it seems like every time I say what would be the best for the future, seems like the game tends to hear kind of what I'm saying and puts a stop to everything that I'm doing. I'm gonna get down another safety gun Peter with the big jab, punch, and and everything. This is going to ensure that I can swing and take out his Peter on this next turn. I'm going to get down to Bobby. This looks very familiar to the last game here. We're going to win the 50-50 on the safety gun Peter. So things are going our way just as they did last game here. Gonna get down Sharpshooter Bobby. This will ensure that I can take out Wrestler Amy this time. So that would be the only difference here is we're going to be able to clear this card. Our board is completely armed, so we are going to get those buffs. Looks like I'm going to get down a Golden Turd in third position since it does make half of a healing combo and SWAT Bob. And looks like that'll finish the game. So ended up with 100 on that one. That was a much easier match than the first one. Hopefully we don't run into that first dude ever again. Not to say that a number of their other players aren't also very, very strong. So it's okay. Challenges. We're up for the challenge, right, guys? We're going to get down Burger Suit first. Burger Wars, actually, would probably be the best choice here. I think it swings for like 27 if I can. 26 after the BGE buff. 26, 28 with the Blarns ball. So we should probably get down the rifle first here. Thinking about making a Paddle and Peggy in position number 2. That should clear the Peggy unplugged, no problem. Thinking about going wide instead of getting down the Paddle and Peggy now because I'm greedy and I do want to get 100 on this game. I know that Burger Wars is going to make quick work of that Peggy unplugged, which will give me even more time to spread wide and get even more health on the board. So going to spread wide again with Bobby, extending the length of the game here. And 99, not too shabby. Going to take 99 away there. So sometimes it is beneficial to draw out the game by one more turn when you do know that you're going to win. If I got down the Paladin Peggy in position number 2, I would have gotten the craze going a little sooner. Might have ended the game one turn earlier, not giving me the opportunity to get down Tina for that last 27 health on the end there. So not sure if that helps or not, but like I always say, cannot hurt. So always going to be doing it. Paddle and Peggy going to get her going right away. Going to get Roger's Closet in position number 2. Will motivate it almost into being able to kill that gas class. But looks like we're not going to have a problem swinging to kill it on this turn here. Hopefully we can win the 50-50 with Peggy. Actually, it doesn't matter either way. That was going to be the result no matter what, whichever way that the burgers flew. So going to get down the highest health once again because it looks like we're going to finish the game on this particular turn. We're going to heal all the way back up to full, leaving us with an earned 100. So not too bad on that one. So things are starting to go a little bit better, a little bit more in our favor than that first match. So I think that was just a bad draw. I think I might have gotten their best player right away. So that's okay. That's the luck of the draw. That is what sometimes, every once in a while, you'll notice that you'll even sometimes get you matched up with the same player 2 times. You know, there's 50 players in the guild, and I guess it's random, but you know, it feels funny to have to match up against somebody twice. Gonna get down the Blarns ball in second position because Peter makes an almost unstoppable Blarns ball combination with this safety gun Peter in position 1, baseball Peter in position 2. I don't know very much that's going to be able to stop that. Let's get down the high health. Looks like our board is really, really legendary right now. So, you know what? Just for the sake of keeping it that way, let's keep it legendary. I am a free-to-play player, so I do feel like I'm super lucky when it comes to these legendary pulls. I've only been playing since the musical BGE, but had the good fortune enough to have pulled a Roger's Closet a Blurns Ball, Tom Landry, Tina, 4 copies of Peter, personalized beer mug, 2 bobbies. So not too terrible. I also do have a bunny suit in my inventory, but I don't find that it's very good. So I just keep it kind of tucked away. I'm gonna start with the burger suit. The wrestling combo would have made 22, which is okay, but I believe this will make a bigger combo. This will make a 27. This will make a 27 combo if I remember correctly here. Oh, not quite. Okay, so 26. Do you have to get all of my bobs to the same level? I think that's really important. Um, just so that I can accurately predict how big with the buffs that they'll become and things like this. So I want to know, and Bob is my most variably leveled card in my deck. I got 3 copies, and I think all 3 of them are leveled differently. So not too optimal there. Looks like we're going to clear the first 2 positions no matter what. I'm thinking about getting a Bobby down since he has the most health against that Big Bad Brian. Big Bad Brian is really, really scary, especially when he can start to get going with all of his with his crazed. Looks like we're going to make short work though out of this. I think. Okay, we are not guaranteed here. Let's see, 25, right? 25, that's what that is. Plus 16. So I'd need to hit the 50-50 first. If I didn't hit the 50-50, it wouldn't kill Roller Skate Peter. Could I change that? If I did this, I like beer. Let's get down to I like beer because does have the big healing, and this does ensure that I'm going to be able to swing to kill the Big Bad Brian on this turn. Miss the 50-50 with Safety Gun Peter, bringing us closer to a victory and allowing Roller Skate Peter to get another shot off. Gonna go ahead and get down the highest health unit, and I think if I don't think I'm going to get a heal off with I Like Beer, unfortunately, because of the Burger Wars there. But end up earning a 93. Can't complain too much. Wish it was a little better than that. I think I had a chance to make it a little better than that. It's a matter of not being able to plan around my Bob burger suit combo there. So something to try to improve upon going into tomorrow. I think that's my goal with my upgrades today. Is I'm going to try to get my bobs to the same level. Giggity Gun will easily take care of Pimperoo. Let's get down to Stan in the second position because he is armed. He does have a 7-punch built in. And I think that just him alone might help us clear the first position card. And yes, in this case, it does help us. Dale's payback is going to be something to think about. We know we're not going to win the game on this turn. But can we kill Bobby? So 19 plus 7's 26. We need 10 punch out of Peter. That's not going to happen. So, I can put the big cripple down, which unless he combos Bobby, will not deal any damage to Giggity Gun. So instead of getting down health, let's get down the cripple and see if that helps us at all. And knowing that we are going to be getting one more swing in here to add some health to our total. Put Tina right on the end. That's our highest health unit. Let's get some burgers going. Yep, that'll do just nicely, and that'll be good for finishing the game without letting the payback go off once again, because of course, if you can finish the game before the payback goes off, the payback does not go off. So not too bad. Let's keep going and finish up the last three here. Hopefully they can be once again over 90. Dirt Squirrel, Hank, 67 health. I have a feeling this is that dude from the very first game, so let's play this as safe as possible. I'm going to get down a $300 knife in first position. I'm not so worried about the 100 and more worried about just simply winning the game here. Here he goes again with that Penguin Conservator. Looks like I'm going to have to win the 50-50 in order to let $300 knife survive. Could motivate it, but I'm thinking I need to get something punched down in the second position because this Penguin Conservator is giving me freaking nightmares. Do need to hit the 50-50, miss. Okay, so this is already looking really, really bad. Already looking really, really bad. Let's get down to Leela in position number 1. Hopefully we can this time hit the 50-50 and lose the rifle. Looks like we're going to end up taking another loss to this same dude. This is so demoralizing, guys. I hate not having any sort of chance at all. Penguin Conservator, I told you, was a really, really good armed combo. And it's proving to be just that. I don't think there's anything that I'm going to be able to do here. I thought that I was going to be playing safe by not trying to save that SWAT Bob combo and getting the big craze down in first position and hopefully snowballing into that to a point where no matter what it is that he threw, I was going to be able to take out his first position card. So not too lucky on that. Thought I could trump the. Thought I could use my memory of, kind of what that matchup was like, knowing that I got destroyed, and tried to change my original plan to see if I could increase my chances of taking away the victory. But looks like it's not the case. Get down Giggity Gun. Cannot motivate anything. Gonna get down the rifle in second position. Not quite enough to kill the Bob, unfortunately. So again, not ideal. Payback will go ahead and finish the job here for us. Going to show you our Penguin Conservator. Not nearly as good as dudes, but just good enough to help us regain control of the board here. And it looks like we're going to end up taking 100 on this particular match. We've stabilized into a point where we're controlling the board really well here. Going to get down a final Bobby on the end, which should lock us into our 100 position here. Do love facing Tina's overall because Tina has really, really high health. So it gives you a lot of time to play a lot of turns and get stabilized against your opponent. Plus, she does not have punch, nor does she have payback. So not going to decrease your score normally against a Tina. So I use Tina offensively, so I really have to make sure to switch off of my Tina after the fact because simply for the fact that I like playing against Tina, so I got to figure that other people like playing against Tina as well. So, and I do not like playing against Fry, do not like playing against Hank, I do not like playing against Roger or Dale. Anybody who has payback or punch basically gives me the most problems. This guy that we're facing is not going to give us any problems. We can literally do anything that we want, I believe, this game, and I think we're going to end up with 100. Yes, that's the case, so let's just keep trying to do our best here. Hopefully we won't get matched up a third time with that Super Saiyan Hank. Alright, that actually does it for this match. Wasn't as good as I had originally anticipated, and just as we expected, Dirt Squirrel is in fact their best player. So um, was expected that it was going to be a pretty tough match overall. Bingo Bailey's going to be leading us with a 988, followed by Grex 85, 987, and El Deuterino. Those are definitely three of our superstars in the guild. But as always, if you are one of those straggling individuals that's kind of looking for a more rumble-oriented guild, I should say, looking to improve their position in the standings each and every rumble, then you should hit us up. We Be Pirates. After this round, we will be accepting just a couple more folks. Or you can PM Japanda CR on Reddit, your player ID, and I can get you to close to the top of the list on the next round of cuts. So with that, thanks for watching and take care.